Okay, so this is for my Model UN students. So this is part one. This is about DNA replication, the mechanism for how it works. Keep in mind that every single DNA molecule has two templates, okay? Two. One on the left side, and this mystery one on the right side, okay? Now, you guys know how to do this. A bonds to T, G bonds to C, right? For DNA. So if I know the left side, I can instantly figure out the right side. And the enzymes know this. They know these rules. So C bonds to G, and C bonds to G, G bonds to C, T to A to T, A to T, C to G, T to A, and G to C. Just trying to tell you that a single DNA molecule has two templates, two sides. That's a lot of redundancy. I mean, that means that even if we don't know what an entire half of the DNA is, if I have the first half, nature can rebuild the second. Pretty incredible. Let's look at this. DNA replication itself. I want you to draw this, okay? You got two sides, really, really short DNA molecule here, really short. Okay, pause it. Okay, we're back. What's going to happen here is this. This is what we call a replication fork. See how, like a zipper, this is starting to like this. One side, the other side, and then you unzip it, and it starts to form like a Y shape. That's what this is. This is the replication fork. Now, this is not a U. That's a C. It's just kind of crooked because it's floating there. And that's a T, but it's upside down. And you got a G floating on its side. You got an A over here. So what are all these letters at the top in red? Except for not these two yet, but all these letters at the top. These are nucleotides that you received by eating. It arrived to the cell because you ate a Nutri-Grain bar, or you had a breakfast, or you had protein for lunch. These, this C, this T, this G, this A, all of those nucleotides were in your food. It's the nutrients out of the food. So you got to remember, this DNA is in the nucleus of a cell somewhere, and it's opening up and it's unzipping, it's dividing into two halves. And this is kind of like when you unzip, it's kind of like a parking space at Disney World. I mean, people fight over these things. So we have an A that was bonded to this T, right? Well, now it's opened up and there's an empty spot there. Well, this red T, red letters will be new letters. Black letters are the old original letters. See, they're all black here. This T will go, oh my gosh, there's a great parking spot right here. And it'll link. It'll bond to that. Okay, that A and that T. Meanwhile, because we spread this open, this T was once bonded to this A, but it's opened up this new A. It was once over here floating around. It goes, oh my God, there's a great parking spot right here. Not even a handicap spot. And it just, and it links right in there. Now these spots are open because the DNA hasn't finished opening up yet. But don't worry, this G will land here. It'll grab this spot. And this C, it'll land here once the spot is completely open. And what this leads to in the end is this. Let's move this on. There we go. Two complete DNA molecules. Now note the colors. Black is the original. See? the original sides. These two black sides were fused together, right? Red is the new letters that have taken up the new parking spots. So this is a very efficient system. The letters will land and go down the unzipping, okay? And as it unzips, each one of these new nucleotides will join in. Now there's an enzyme that assists in this and helps it go really, really fast. But the resulting new replicated DNA molecules, half of each molecule here in black is the original molecule we were copying. It's the template. And the other half is the brand new side. But together, once they're built, it builds a whole molecule. It made a perfect copy. Let's check it. I mean, AT, yep, AT, GC, GC. Now your body does this. Each one of your cells does this, aside from a few different cells, in a matter of minutes. Super, super efficiently. And it does it blind. It does it all by touch. All right. I'm going to put attached to this video underneath it a link to a URL to a DNA replication video so you could see how fast it really takes place. It's amazing.